Hi, Adrienne.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you.
No problem. Glad to help.
Yep, no problem. Can you tell people just your first name, how old were you and how old you were when you bought your first home?
All right. Hi, guys. My name is Adrienne, and I was 26 when I bought my first home.
Awesome. And do you remember how much you made and your job title when you bought your first home?
I made about $70,000 in 2007, and my job title was business consultant.
Got it. And were you an IT major in college?
Yes. Yep. I majored in information systems from Old Dominion University.
University. All right. Do you remember how much you needed as for a down payment on your first property?
It really wasn't a lot. And I feel like the program that I used, I didn't really need a down payment. I just needed like administrative type of, fees
Mhm.
support for that. So I think all in, I think I had like $5,000 that I needed.
Awesome. And how big of a factor did the type of loan program play in you being able to buy your first home?
It was a huge factor because number one, it gave me the confidence that I could become a homeowner. I mean, it was basically a program where I spent, I don't know, maybe a half a day on site learning about how to become a homeowner. And once you're a homeowner, what you do, as a homeowner, paying bills and making sure, things are paid on time and things of that nature. So those little activities during that workshop gave me the confidence that I could become one. And once I saw on paper that I passed the workshop, it was go time after that.
There are a lot of people who overthink the process, right? I can tend to be an overthinker. Would you consider yourself an overthinker as well?
Absolutely.
So how how do you help people who are overthinkers go from thinking to doing, especially when it comes to home ownership?
I would say take it one step at a time. I know we tend to get, everything in our head and then we get clouded and we don't make good judgment. So just bite it off in small pieces. Maybe step one is attend a workshop. And once you check that off, okay, then maybe the next step is to let me reach out to my realtor to see, let them know I'm interested. That's it, like just take it step by step. And I think you'll eventually get there.
It's great advice. Um, here's a question. I'm not sure. This is a trick question, guys. Might be a little bit of curveball. How much did your first home cost you roughly, and how much do you think that home is worth now?
Oh boy. It cost me 257,000, and today I would probably say it's about 350 now.
350, 350. So $100,000 in equity
Yes,
off of a $5,000 investment.
yes,
I would say that's pretty good.
I think so too.
All right, you bought another home in Northern Virginia. What did you do with that condo?
I kept it. So I really loved it. It was my first home, so I do have some sort of attachment to it. But I knew that the market was hot, and I needed to go ahead and take advantage of it again. So I decided to keep my condo and rent it out, and I was still able to pay that mortgage just fine and move into the new place.
How important was your relationship with your realtor in building your real estate portfolio?
Very, very important. I do think that having a realtor is a lifetime relationship. And it could be a lifetime relationship that spans generations, right? My parents may need help, or, maybe my kids one day may need help, through my realtor. So it's very important to, stick with one because they have the history, they know what's going on and know your situation. So I'll call Alan out because I was loving the little condo that I was living in for years. And he called me and said, it's time. I've been seeing you, how you move, decisions that you're making. It's time for you to step up your real estate portfolio. And I trusted him 100%.
That's awesome. I think I called you on vacation when you were with my wife. And was like, hey, this property you better come see. And you saw it the day of and then purchased it.
I did. So I would also add that when there's a amazing opportunity ahead of you, you got to jump. Don't second guess yourself. You know, that's what the experts are for. That's what the realtors are for. They do all the homework and the research for you. And sometimes you have to lean into that and just jump for it.
Awesome. So how important is it for you to work with a Black real estate agent?
I mean, why not? I mean, the culture is there, you know. We've laughed several times over this interview, you know, just on like body language and things like that. You know, I feel like you get me, I get you. We know each other's struggles. You know, being in IT and a woman, it's very hard, you know, in the day to day, and you get that and you respect that. And if there's opportunities for me to grow and shine, you're the first person to step up and say, hey sis, this is for you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, last question. If you had to give soon to be IT grads any real estate advice, what would it be?
Buy real estate. Buy as much as you can, as often as you can. Don't get clouded or confused about the numbers and how things are going to work out. That's, you know, what your realtor is for. They're going to help you see that bigger picture. I would also say, you know, diversify your portfolio. So if you can buy, you know, single family home duplexes, you know, multi-unit homes, you know, try to do that and network as much as you can. The real estate ecosystem is huge, and there's so many levels of expertise that you can tap into.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, Adrienne.
Thank you.